Hey y'all, it's Terry here with Waylon, my little sidekick today. He just got done with his nap and his bottle, so he's wide awake and raring to go. So he's going to be hanging out with us today. I hope everyone's having a great day. I just wanted to jump in here and kind of talk with you guys about some recipes. I have really enjoyed exploring and experimenting with the yummy recipes from SlimFast.com. Those same recipes are also in the SlimFast app, which is amazing. All of the nutritional info and everything is right there for you. So it makes it super easy to just transfer that whole recipe in. So what we're going to be doing today is some low-carb steak fajitas. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Aunt Amanda. So I went ahead and prepared it ahead of time for the sake of you guys sitting and having to watch me go through all the steps of everything. So this here is the finished product, if you can see. I don't want Waylon to knock it out of my hands. But so we have our steak pieces, we have onions, red and green bell peppers, and here in a minute we'll top it off with some shredded cheese and some sour cream. So the recipe was super easy, a lot easier than I anticipated it to be, and it didn't take long at all either. So, hey Tanya, I just wanted to say also that if you're not able to get to the store right now, or if you have a certain amount of stock that you're holding on to for a little bit as far as your fresh foods go, you can obviously switch this up. Hey girl, you can obviously switch it up with whatever you do have on hand. You can use chicken breast, chicken thighs in place of the steak. You can use pork. Even if you have like some of the for the meat like strips in a bag, you can use those. Just heat them up and put it all together, and then you still saute your veggies and everything, and you still have a nice fajita. Hey Christina, we're talking low-carb steak fajitas for those of you that are just now joining us. Hi Marie. So as far as that goes, it was, like I said, it was super easy. So the ingredients were literally just the steak strips. Again, this is where I improvised, because when I went to the store to kind of stock up for a couple of weeks, I could not find I believe it's flank steak, that the recipe calls for. So I improvised and got the little sirloin petite steaks. So again, if you don't have the meat that the recipe calls for, or don't have a specific ingredient, feel free to switch it out. You can switch them up. If you don't, some people don't prefer red meat and they want to use chicken, that's totally okay too. Let's see. We did saute the veggies in MCT oil, and of course, I love my SlimFast Keto MCT oil, so that's what I used whenever I sauteed our veggies. Right, Christina? I know. Fajitas all day. Reminds me of the taco truck meme that was going around yesterday. But we used the 4 tablespoons of MCT oil. Oh, let me tell you this too. Another little tip. Hey Jennifer, if you do not have, what was I going to say? Oh, if you don't have 4 people to serve, and you're only serving 2, which is what I'm doing today, I just cut everything in half. So feel free to do that as well. And also, if you have a bigger family and you need to double the recipe, that's super easy to do too. You just double it and you're good to go, and you have a super delicious dinner for everybody. Hey Jessica. Me too, Jennifer. Fajitas are so good. Fajitas and tacos. I'm with you, Jessica. Yes. All right. So, another little tip that I just thought about whenever I was making these, because I didn't think about it prior, is whenever you cut your bell peppers, you have these nice little trunks with lots and lots of seeds on them. So if you have a green thumb, or you're looking to start having some yummy bell peppers in your garden, yeah, Waylon even likes bell peppers. We hope. You can use those seeds dry. I personally have never done this. I want to, so that's where that whole idea came from. But I'm pretty sure you just dry the seeds and then you would plant them and hopefully have a nice little harvest of some bell peppers in your garden. Hey, Alyssa. All right. So we're going to top off our yummy steak fajitas. The red bell peppers are so delicious. I have a 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. This is another thing that I switched out. It called for Monterey Jack cheese. Could not find Monterey Jack cheese at the store. So I opted for a white cheddar. So we're going to use that. Yes, Christina, I hope that you do. Because I'm curious to see how it turns out. I know I'm trying to get a garden started soon, and the bell peppers would be a huge plus to have on hand. Oh, say hi, Jennifer. Oh, good to know, Marie. Marie says that peppers are easy to grow, so I think we should all just go for it and see how it goes. Also, reach over here. I had to keep everything out of his arm's reach. We're going to add our tablespoon of sour cream to the top. This is my lunch today, by the way, you guys. I'm trying to switch things up a little bit and have my sensible meal at lunch. So this will be the first day that I've been able to get that conversion in. So, aha, there we are, finished product. I hope that you guys love it. I know that I am going to enjoy it very much because I love fajitas. So, this recipe is straight from the SlimFast.com website, and thanks, Jessica. It is a good substitute. This is also, like I said, it's found in the SlimFast Keto app. Oh, frozen peppers, Jennifer. That's a good idea, too. I've actually never done that before. Oh, that's a good tip, Jessica. She says we can grow peppers in buckets. So if you don't have a big lawn or a lot of space to have a garden or even a raised garden, a bucket would make it. That's a great idea. Great tip. Thanks for sharing that. You guys are so smart. I was also going to talk about cookware. My husband loves cast iron, so he uses these big heavy-duty cast iron skillets whenever he's cooking a lot of times. We also have these handy-dandy fajita skillets. They're super nice. We love those. I, however, like using just a regular pan because they're not so heavy. But so this is what I used today. We still got the rest of our recipe in there, so hubby will have dinner tonight. But I don't know what kind of cookware you guys like to use. The nonstick stuff is great, but cast iron has a really great flavor to it too. Peppers love sun, so you can move them around so they're always in the sun. Oh, that's a good idea too, especially with the bucket, so you're moving them around. I'm super excited. Like, I want to go plant a garden right now. It's raining outside, but I can't do it right now, but I want to. Yeah, cast iron is awesome. Super heavy, but very, very awesome. And once they're nice and seasoned, they're even better. So, let's see. I'm trying to think if there was something else I was going to share with you guys. You can grill with them as well. That's true, Jennifer. With the cast iron, I do have a grill cast iron skillet. So it has the ridges in the bottom. It gives you that nice lines across your meat whenever you're grilling indoors. So, which is super good, even for a day like this, whenever it's a little rainy outside, so you can still have your yummy meats. Waylon just likes his finger right now, so he's sufficient with that at the moment. Do you guys have any tips on fajitas or like the cheeses? Really? Are you gonna get mad? Cheeses or replacements for like your peppers and onions. Do you guys do anything different? Oh, Christina, yes, you have to invest in some cast iron. The stuff lasts forever, especially if you take care of it, and you just kind of have to scrub them down and oil them up when you're done, but they're amazing. Right, Marie? I agree. Cast iron has been around forever. Like, I think our great grandparents used it, our grandparents, our parents, and now we are. So it's kind of awesome, right? Yeah, Jessica says that her parents gave her one from 1996 and it still looks brand new. And it really, they do. If you take care of them, they really do. They look brand new. Just keep them oiled and seasoned, and they're awesome. Another good tip, Jennifer. Thank you. With the cast iron, this is stovetop to oven, like no problems. You just, whatever you're cooking in here, say you are making like a casserole, you can do all your meats and veggies in here, and then put your cheeses or whatever on top, pop it right in the oven, turn on the broiler, or bake it, and then you have your nice casserole all in one dish. You're not dirtying a bunch of dishes, and you just have the one dish to clean when it's all done. Ooh, cauliflower rice on the side is a good idea, Jennifer, for your fajitas. And zucchini. Actually, sliced zucchini might be good just all up in it, is what I'm thinking. That's a good idea. Yes, Christina's right, too, about the cast iron, is you can take it outdoors. So that's another thing my husband loves to do, is he likes to use his cast iron Dutch oven outside, as well as his cast iron grill, to make us some yummy dishes from right outside in the yard. So you can take it with you camping. You can cook over campfire. It's really, really tasty that way. And it's nice to be able to get outdoors, especially if you're off with your family and not having to worry about, hauling around a little stove or anything. And if you lose power for any reason, it's another awesome way to be able to still cook your foods, is outdoors on the cast iron. I'm checking in here, trying to see if you guys have any other awesome tips for us. I do want to remind everyone again, I know I keep saying it, but remember to check out the SlimFast Keto app. Especially if you're following the recipe exactly as it's written, you can literally just transfer that right into your day. You can just log it in, and it'll put everything in there for you. You can also... I'm pretty sure that it's been updated where you can switch things out. If you choose one ingredient over another, or you use a little bit more of something or a little bit less of something, you should be able to make some changes in there. Loves to cook tomatoes in the fajitas. That sounds really good too. Another great tip, Jennifer. Jennifer, you're all over this, girl. You should have been here with me. Yes, I was going to say, so I wanted to stick as close to the recipe as possible, so I did not grab any cilantro this time, but I literally love cilantro so much whenever we have tacos or taco salad or fajitas or any of that sort of stuff. I love cilantro. And lime. Lime is great too. Jessica asks if we're using low-carb tortillas. For this particular recipe, I'm just eating it as is. So I'm having the meat and veggies with the cheese and sour cream. But you could absolutely add, and I actually have some right here in the pantry. I'll show you guys. All right. So these Mission low-carb tortillas. Now, this is the spinach herb one. Only 3 grams of net carbs per tortilla. Everyone reacts differently to some of the ingredients, so some of you may not prefer it. You might also like to put it on lettuce leaves, that type of thing, or put it on a lettuce bed for salad. Yes, Marie, avocado, you're reading my mind. I actually have avocado, but I was saving it for something else, so I did not add any today. Plus, you want to make sure with all of your additions and subtractions that you are making sure to make the adjustments in your tracker. So you want to, I don't want to miss anybody here. Sounds good. That's what I do when we go to Mexican restaurants. Yes. Exactly, Jessica. So when you get fajitas at restaurants, you generally get tortillas and you get rice and you get beans. So a lot of times I'll just ask for no rice and beans and give the tortillas to the kids. Taylor's 17, but she loves tortillas, so she'll sit and eat those. Yes, lettuce wraps. Lettuce wraps work awesome too. I agree. But my point that I'm trying to make is if you make adjustments, if you add in a tortilla or a lettuce bed or something, you have to make sure to remember to make those adjustments in your tracking app as well. He's getting a little fussy with me, so I'm going to unbuckle him here. My little sidekick. He'll be old enough one of these days that he'll be eating my rice and beans, I'm sure. All right. Yes. Lettuce really does make a great addition. I know when we do tacos, we've used the tortilla wraps, but a crunchy iceberg or romaine leaf really, really does the trick. Yes, Jennifer. Oh, I'm so glad they're watching with you guys. This is so awesome. We'll get the husbands involved too. I know I love it whenever my husband cooks, especially if he's cooking outside on the grill for me. It always tastes delicious. So I'm so glad he's watching with you. Logan is. Aww. Hi, Logan. You say hi to Logan? So he's only almost 4 months, but he's getting there. He'll be able to wave hi soon. Cheese wraps are another great suggestion. And another tip about the cheese wraps is you can use them just as they are, or you can pop them in the oven on some parchment paper and bake them. And then when they come out, I just kind of blot them with a paper towel and then hang them over a wooden spoon, like between two glasses, to give it that nice arched taco shell shape. And then you can use those as your taco shells. My husband really likes those a whole bunch too. That was a great tip. Thanks, Matt. Yes, I agree, Jessica. Grilling is the best. It's so awesome. And I just like being outside anyway, so it's good for us all to get outside, get some fresh air, and then get some yummy food at the same time. Don't you think, Waylon? Yes, I love the cheese shell tacos. And what's fun with those too is if you don't want to use the cheese wraps, you can use any kind of cheese. So if you want to use like pepper jack for a little kick, you can do that. Use the shredded kind and make your taco shells that way. You can also use, any kind of cheese that, hard cheese that is shredded. You can totally make awesome taco shells with it. All right. I don't know if you guys have any more tips for us, but I do want to remind you again about using the SlimFast Keto or the SlimFast app and checking out the recipes on slimfast.com under keto. And I will post the recipe in the comments for you guys. I hope you try it. If you do, please remember to let us all see it. We want to see your creations. We want to see your variations on the recipe. We want to see how you fit it into your macros and your calories for the day. So lots of sharing always makes things great. And I guess that's it for now. And then I just want you guys to stay strong and stay positive and keep smiling. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Say bye.